Very good morning, dear students. I hope you all are safe and sound at your home. As you know, we had started the chapter using Excel as a database. So today, I'm going to continue the chapter and I'm going to tell you about how to add subtotal in database and uh, how to do the analyzing data with pivot table. So before starting the topic, let's do some recapitulation. So in our previous classes, we have learnt about different fields of a table like field, record and field names. After that, we have learned about how to use filtering feature in database, how to sort data and how to use data validation, right? So in this today's class, you are going to learn about how to add subtotal in database and how to analyze the data with pivot table. So let's start. So my dear students, as you see, I have already created a database of a sales, okay, sales company. So that subtotal feature, let's come to the subtotal features. The subtotal feature in database help us to manage, analyze and extract specific information from rows of related data. Now to apply subtotal in database, uh, to apply subtotals, the database must be sorted. Okay, so before applying the subtotal, the database should be sorted like month wise or sales, the serial number wise. The data already in this database, the data already sorted. Okay, so let's start how to add subtotal. Okay, how to use subtotal feature in database. So first of all, select any cell within the range. So I am having the range, the database range is A1. This is the cell number A1 to 7D. Okay, so this is my database cell range. So I am clicking on any cell. Okay, select any cell within the range and choose data tab. So after that, you have to go to data tab. After clicking on data tab, in the outline part, okay, in the outline group, you will find it out subtotal option. Okay, so I'm clicking on subtotal. Now here you can find it out each change in, means here you have to select. I am selecting the months. Okay, I want the records, the grand total of selling, whatever the sales means sales executive are selling in each and every month. I want the grand total of January month, I want the grand total of March, and I want the total grand total, means total subtotal, or you can say the grand total of sales. Okay, now see, after after selecting on months from the drop down menu, I am clicking on the check box that is sales. Okay. Next, I am clicking on OK. It's very easy. Okay, to calculate the sum of sales, select sum function. Select sum function. Already I have selected the sum function. It is by default. It is select. Okay, select sum function from the use function. Okay, drop down list in add subtotal to list box. Here add subtotal to, and from the list box I am selecting the sales checkbox. Okay, sales checkbox I am clicking on central score. Now deselect the replace current. I have already deselect all the checkbox. Okay, now deselect the replace current subtotal. I don't want to replace the current subtotal. Okay, next I have to click on OK. Let's find it out what happened. So it is showing here, you can find it out, it shows as a January subtotal, means month wise subtotal it is showing to me. Okay, so see, you can see the summary of the data. Okay, here, so it is showing the March subtotal, and after that it is showing the total grand, okay, grand total of the total sales. Okay, so in this way we can do the subtotal by month wise. We can do the subtotal by the sales executive. Okay, in the same way you have to select the sales executive. So this is all about the subtotal feature in database. Okay, so let's continue with the pivot table. Now the table, the another feature, or you can say the another important benefit of pivot tables is that it helps to summarize data in a quick and easy manner. Suppose suppose I have created a database where I stored suppose 1000 records. Okay, 1000 records. So it is not possible to analyze each and every records at a at the same time. So what I am doing, I am using pivot table feature. Okay, this pivot table is that it helps to summarize data in quick and easy manner. The table helps in making of summary out of thousands of rows and columns and unorganized data. Okay, so the pivot table is a very good feature that is introduced in database, through which we can summarize our large number of data. Okay, with the help of these tables you can summarize large amount of information into a small space. So let's find it out how to use pivot table feature. Okay, so here only I am going to add the pivot table. So first of all you have to choose the insert option. After that you can find it out that the pivot table option is there in the table. Okay, in the tables group we can you can find it out pivot table option is there. Okay, so after clicking on that one, select the table all range. It is already selected. See, by default it is selected already, so we no need to select anything. Now choose where you want the pivot table report to be placed. So I am clicking on new worksheet, mean in the I want to see my analyzed data in another worksheet. So I am clicking on this radio button. Okay, so after that I have to just click on OK. Let's find it out. So already you can find it out. I before clicking on OK, I had only two sheets here. Sheet number 3 is added. Okay, so this is my new sheet. So here in the right hand side you can find it out pivotal table fields. So here from the fields you have to just click on the checkbox which fields you want to analyze or which data you want to see or analyze or see. Okay, so I am clicking on serial sales executive. I want to see the data of sales executive. So after clicking on sales executive, so it is showing that the Prashant, Raman, Rohit, these three sales executive were there. See, Rohit, Raman and Prashant, these three sales executive were there in my database. So in my pivot table it is very easy to find it out the sales executive. Okay, suppose I am having large amount of sales executive. Suppose you are having 1000 sales executive and each and every one persons are having different names. So can you able to find out, means analyze the data quickly. So here the idea of pivotal table. Okay, it gives us the result in a very quick and simple way. Okay, it summarize the data very quickly. So suppose I want to see the records of month wise. So I am clicking on month. So I am having the data only that belongs to January and month. See, January and March. Okay, so I want to see the sales report. So it is showing that sales report, sum of sales, that in January, in the month of January, total sales was, if you are going to add this total sales, so you find it out that the result 45 lakhs 5,000. Okay, and sorry, 4 lakhs 55,000. Okay, and in March the total sales was 7 lakh 70,000. So it is showing the grand total. Okay, so it summarize all my data. It is very useful feature in database to find out the or analyze the large amount of data. Okay, now sales executive serial number, it is from here also in the row levels also you can find it out. You can do the sorting part, you can deselect whatever the data you want to see. Each and everything you can see from the pivot table. So this is all about my dear students today's class. Let's do some quick recap what we have learned till now. We have learned from this chapter what is a database. A database is a collection of information related to a particular object. We have learned about different fields of database, that is field. A field means a column within a database that contains only similar type of data. Records, a row in a database is called records. Field name, in the field name means it is a column label. Okay, this is the field name, column label. This is the known as the field. This is known as the field. This is the known as the record. We have learned how to insert data using form. Okay, how to insert data using form, and how to find any record from only searching a record, adding a new record, deleting a new record using form. Okay, after that we learned how to sort data, right, using sort and filter option. Here sort A to Z means ascending in ascending order, Z to M means in descending order. Okay, we learned about filter option. We learned about filter feature. We learned about advanced filter feature in MS Excel. And then we learned about the data validation. Why we are using data validation? To protect, means to restrict wrong input from the user. Now in this class you learned about adding subtotal in database. What is the need of subtotal? If we want to see the records in a month wise or any subtotal wise, then it will shows us the result. Okay, and then we learned about the uses of pivot table.